frozen edge of the Bering Sea, the hunt begins, where storms carve the horizon into a wall of ice and shadow. Each pot must endure more than the storm. Down there, the abyss hides giants older than the ice itself. The vessel slows as it enters ancient hunting grounds, waters known for depths beyond imagination.
In these temperatures, even steel stiffens. Every tool must be revived before meeting the deep.
To set a pot in conditions like this is to negotiate with the storm itself. The first pot rises, its steel frame a fragile promise against what waits below. Into the void it falls, toward a world of pressure, heat, and creatures shaped by the abyss.
The cold punishes every movement, turning water to ice faster than the crew can breathe.
One by one, the pots descend, each dropping toward depths few humans have ever witnessed. Beneath the frozen surface, strange currents rise. Warm flows born from fissures deep below.
The pots sink past the twilight layer, falling toward total darkness below. Every meter of line freezes as it runs, turning a simple drop into a test of endurance. At last, the pot reaches the seabed, an ancient plain untouched by sunlight for millions of years. To see what lurks below, the crew deploys eyes into the abyss. Down here, light fades instantly, leaving only the glow of the camera to carve a path through nothingness. Geothermal chimneys rise from the trench's edge, feeding heat into a world otherwise frozen.
Cracks appear, massive impressions carved into the mud, older and larger than any modern king crab.
The seabed here drops sharply, forming a hidden valley large enough to hide giants. A faint tug travels up the line, nothing violent, but unmistakably alive. A presence emerges on the sonar, moving with the deliberate pace of something built for crushing pressure.
Whatever moves below, it dwarfs even the largest crab pots, its outline shifting like living armor.
Heat seeps from ancient fissures, an oasis where deep-sea creatures gather.
Buried beneath centuries of silt lies a colossal claw, proof of a lineage older than the ice above.
Something stirs, shifting the very seafloor, its weight sending avalanches of silt into the depths.
Warm jets intensify, signs of movement around the geothermal vents.
The deep pot shudders again, this time with unmistakable force.
Something massive advances toward the pot, its signature too solid, too ancient to ignore.
At last, a titan comes into view, its armored leg rising from the darkness like a relic from another age. The deepest pot begins to strain, its weight shifting with the deliberate pull of something immense below. The readings spike, too heavy, too steady. Not the frantic motion of fish, but the weight of armor and bone. The submersible struggles, but its faint signal reveals shadows of towering limbs.
The crew prepares for a difficult but manageable haul.
A large segment of shell appears, scaled up, but unmistakably king crab.
Every hand remains clear. The line carry the weight of a Raja.
The ancient crab steps into view, larger than modern king crabs, yet still within the bounds of reality.
A limb the size of a pot bar stretches into the dim water,
the claw tightens, its strength formidable, yet entirely plausible.
The full creature emerges, its span nearly equal to the pot it battles.
They adjust the winch, compensating for a load equal in span to the pot itself.
More power is applied, the winch straining against the full weight of one giant crab, pot-sized and unyielding in the deep.
It moves across the seabed, massive, yet undeniably a giant form of its species. Its grip loosens, the pot now free.
The crew recognizes the rarity, a king crab unlike any recorded.
The next pot rises from the cold abyss, carrying a lone giant whose span nearly matches the pot itself.
Work continues. The deep has more secrets to reveal. Smaller species retreat. The pot-sized giant commands the dark terrain.
The marks tell the story. A claw wide enough to match the pot itself.
Once more, the crew sends the camera down, seeking the lone giant lurking below.
The camera follows the trench's slope toward the Titan's hidden domain. Grooves carved into stone, each the width of the giant claw itself. Grooves carved into stone, each the width of the giant claw itself.
A massive leg descends, its weight sinking deep into the ancient seabed.
The Titan turns, its pot-sized silhouette looming in the deep.
The giant enters the pot, its broad, pot-wide frame filling the trap with ancient, heavy steps.
The crew wrestles the pot aboard, its immense occupant moving with ancient strength.
The door opens, and the Titan unfurls its limbs with deliberate power.
With practiced caution, the crew directs the giant toward containment.
The container locks, securing one of the rarest giants ever hauled from the deep.
Guided across the frozen deck, the ancient crab begins its journey inland. At last, the vessel reaches port, its precious cargo encased in winter's grip.
The crate is lifted ashore, the giant now bound for inspection.
Inspectors confirm its size, the largest king crab ever documented.
Word spreads quickly.
Buyers gather for a once-in-a-lifetime specimen.
The lid opens, revealing the frost-covered armor of the ancient giant. The bid is won. The Titan now bound for a master chef's hands.
In the final moment, the giant's legacy becomes culinary art, its ancient strength transformed into a rare delicacy.